it's Doris with Aldi Books out here on the balcony enjoying the breeze, and I thought I would do a little TBR talk. Yes, back to the TBR talks because I was watching Untrained Librarian again recently, and she mentioned that March is the month where you need to plan all the reads because it is all the readathons, all the best readathons. And obviously, March is the best month of the year. Spring comes, at least to my part of the world, even the part that I'm in now. Spring break comes for those of us in the school system. So who doesn't like a week off from work? I don't know that person. And my birthday month. So yes, we're going to Shenzhen in a couple weekends for my birthday and do a little shopping trip. Shenzhen is the big city about an hour from us, so exciting things ahead. And the hotel, the Grand Hyatt that we stay at there, makes the best, oh my gosh, gluten-free bread. It's so good. Very exciting. And then I think spring break is actually the end of March for us, so the 1st of April really, but we're gonna go back to Vietnam. I know, so exciting. Anyway, and the sun is shining and it's finally getting like really warm. So to the books. All of the readathons are in March. So we've got March of the Mammoth, we've got middle grade March, and we've got Dowie-thon. And there's also March Mystery Madness, but I don't know that I'm going to get to that one. But it's here. I'm not a big mystery reader, but if I have time, I'll squeeze one in if there's one that sparks my interest. But another thing I wanted to mention is that I'm on a roll. So I read 10 books in January, and I read 10 books again in February. I'm pretty pleased with myself. So I'm hoping to get 10 books in again in March, and I'm already off to a good start because 2 that I wanted to finish in February but did not, I have finished early March. So yay, go me. I think one thing that's really been helping me is mid-month book bash. I've been really focusing on that. So that is a little readathon of my own each month in which we try to read a little extra early on in the month. So it's always the weekend of or immediately following the 10th of the month. So this month it is the upcoming weekend, whatever that is. Sorry, I thought, oh no, I'm not sorry. I have a calendar. Look at me. And I've even written it down. So mid-month book bash starts Friday, March 10th. Look at that. So it's always, we give ourselves a little more than the weekend because, you know, those of us that are working hard need a little extra time. The weekend's not enough. So start early on the Friday before and give yourself the Monday after for cleanup, you know. So 4-day weekend, the 10th through the 13th, and just try to focus on your reading. So mid-month book bash, Storygraph, still enjoying that. I'm gonna do another Storygraph video soon because I've added a lot more books. You know, virtually buying them, if you will, and putting them on my bookshelf. So I'll do that. I want to do another journaling video or 2. These are my notes. This is my school journal. Yeah, it's a mess. Work is a mess. I'm teaching chemistry. But I'm having the urge to make a reading journal spread. So hopefully I'll get that done and share it with you. And my watch later list, I got it zeroed out in February. amazing accomplishment. That doesn't happen very often, and I've been keeping it in single digits so far in March. So I feel like I'm on a roll, like I'm on top of things. So looking at my notes here, I think, yeah, on to the books. So the 2 books that I've finished thus far have been one for the BookTube prize, which brings me to 3 completed. Yay. I still have the mega over 1,000-page read to go, plus 2 more. So 6 total for the BookTube prize, but I've finished 3, so we're looking good. So the big one is Blood and Ruins. This is the World War II tome by Richard Overy. And I can't talk about it, but it fits in perfectly for March of the Mammoth, obviously. So that's why I didn't finish last month. I had plans, right? And then Book Naturalist, I finished A Bigger Picture by Vanessa Nakade last night and really, really enjoyed this. And I'm going to post a full-length review of this probably Monday. So this is my fight to bring a new African voice to the climate crisis. And she is of the Greta Thunberg generation, and I loved listening to her voice. So looking forward to sharing that book with you. For March Book Naturalist, we're reading To Speak for the Trees, My Life's Journey from Ancient Celtic Wisdom to a Healing Vision of the Forest by Diana Beresford Kroger. So this one is for the Irish readathon. There's another one. I forgot that one. That's 5. March has all of the fabulous readathons. So there you go. 2 of them. March of the Mammoth, Irish readathon, and then middle grade March, I'm going to read Where the Mountains Meet the Moon by Grace Lynn. And this was a runner-up for the Newbery Honor. This was a Newbery Honor Award winner, a runner-up for the Newbery Prize. And I have actually read Grace Lynn before. I read her memoir of visiting Thailand. She's from Thailand, or her parents or grandparents are. Not Thailand, sorry, Taiwan. Yeah, Taiwanese American woman. So super cute. It was Dumpling Days, I believe. Super, super cute. But I want to read this because I've already finished 2 other middle grade books this year. And if you watched my previous video to this one, I've started a new series where I'm trying to review 3 books on a theme. Periodically, when I finish them, I think that might be a good way for me to get more book reviews in. So I definitely want to do a middle grade March review video this month for middle grade March. And then what other readathons do I have? Dowie-thon. So for Dowie-thon, I really, really, really want to read The Blue Tent by Richard Gwynn. I have heard Heather from Soggy Expat and Karen from The Roving Reader both gush about this book, so I want to read this. Dowie-thon is a Welsh readathon, but it is not available online from my library. It is not currently available on Scribd either. It's not even on Taobao. Taobao is like the Chinese version of Amazon. And it's not, I don't see it on digitally downloadable on my Amazon account, so for Kindle. So I'm going to try when I go to school Monday. I'm going to try and check one more time, see if I can get a downloadable version. But if I can't, recommend me another Welsh book for Dowie-thon because I really want to join in on that readathon. And then what else? What else do I need to tell you? These are the other two I have for the BookTube prize, by the way. Also a poet and the escape artist, but I can't really tell you anything about those, so I won't. I also just got available The Guncle by Stephen Rowley, and this looks fabulous. Greg and Joel. Greg is from Supposedly Fun. They both really enjoyed this, so I need to get this read because I had to wait for it on the library app, and I need to get it read before the library app takes it away. So that makes 9 books on my TBR for March. And like I said, I have read 10 books in January and 10 in February. So I need to round out my TBR with 10 so I can go for it again this month. So I think that number 10 needs to be a literary fiction, because that's one of my goals for this year, is to get back into literary fiction. So I posted a video, I believe last month, that I asked you to suggest literary fiction for me, and specifically ones off my physical TBR shelf. And the one that came in number 1 was The Trees by Percival Everett, and I've already reviewed this on the previous video that I mentioned. 3 reads for Black History Month. So this was brilliant. I just thoroughly enjoyed this book. I thought it was sharp. But I've already reviewed it, so not here. But this is the one. I think you guys picked this one because you knew how much I wanted to read it. But 2 other books that you really highly recommended were backlisted books. So Carson McCullers' The Heart is a Lonely Hunter, and The Sparrow by Mary Doria Russell. So I think that I will try to read at least one of these in March. So let me know if you have a preference. But I might just mood read these since you've already picked them. I might just grab the one that's calling to me the most by the time I get to that. So I think, I don't know what that was about, sorry. I think I've checked off everything on my list. So yeah, I hope that your reading month is off to a great start. And if it's not, join us for mid-month book bash this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to get your reading going. And yeah, I'm gonna go get reading or journaling. I think journaling is next because I really am feeling called to make a reading journal spread. So stay tuned for that. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.